in lesson 3-4, multiplying 2 and 3-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. There are two different ways we can do this. Up here I have the problem 36 times 7. The first way to do this is to add partial, P-A-R-T-I-A-L, products. Okay? I'll be honest, this is a different way than the way that I was taught when I was in school, but I do like it, okay? The thing you need to remember here, remember to put a 0 with the second product. And I'll explain that to you in just a second what that means. (36 times 7). With this method here, I'm going to take 6 times 7, which I know is 42, okay? Then, in my next line, I'm going to put a 0 in the ones place, okay? This is where it comes. Remember to put that 0 with the second product. I'm talking about right here. And now I know that 3 times 7 is 21. The 42 and the number 210, those are called partial products. That term is what I mean when I say partial products, okay? So I found my first partial product. I found the second one. I had to remember to put a 0 in the ones place, okay? And now I can add. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 plus nothing is 2, to get 252. Did I make a mistake?
No.
Oh, yes, Abby.
I had to do this in school tag.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know this till today. So I always got it wrong because I thought it messed up and put a plus sign.
So I didn't know this till today either because I was never taught this way.
I wasn't either, so I was like,
So, hold on. The other way we can do it, this second method, is to multiply your ones and tens, and this is probably the way you were taught, and regroup. Okay? And so, I'm telling you right now, if this here second way is the way you were taught, and it's the way you're comfortable with, that's fine with me. But like I said, when I was going over this lesson, I had never heard of the first method of partial products and adding them. And it worked out. It's kind of neat. And if it's something you want to try, that's fine. Okay? Multiplying the ones and then the tens, we say 6 times 7 is 42. I put a 2. I carry my 4, so that's my regrouping. I know that 3 and 7 is 21 plus 4 is 25. Okay? Either way, same answer.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay? All right. Now we're going to move on to our notes to section 3-5. That's 3-4. Okay. 5. And in 3-5, you're going to be multiplying 2-digit by 2-digit, which should be review. Multiply 2-digit by okay? I'm going to write it in the middle of the board so I have a little bit more room to work. When you do this, you have to multiply the ones first, then the tens, and regroup if necessary, the way that you have always been taught. 72 times 16, okay? The most common things here and why we get them wrong are because of silly little errors, mistakes. Forgetting to add a number that we had to regroup at the top, forgetting to put that in with it, or bless you, Brody, forgetting to put that 0 in the second partial product, or not adding correctly, okay? Silly mistakes. So here we go, let's just work this one together. I multiply my 2 times 6 and my 1s first. 2 times 6 is 12. I put a 2. I'm carrying the 1 above the 7. So I really am carrying a 10 over the group. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 1 is 43. That's my first partial product. I remember to put a 0 in the ones place of my second partial product. I can get rid of that up there so it does not confuse me. And I always cross out the 6 so I know that's done, okay? So now 2 times 1 is 2 and 7 times 1 is 7. Now I have to add. Make sure you are lining these numbers up so you don't make a silly mistake in adding. 2 plus 0 is 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, 7 plus 4, 11. I come over 1, 2, 3, and put my comma. 1,152. That is 3-5. And now 3-6. Which is multiplying greater numbers, larger numbers. And really, guys, this section is just about multiplying 3-digit times 2-digit, which we go about the exact same way. So we're just going to work one of these out. We're going to take 236 times 46. 236 times 46. This all goes back to your basic multiplication facts, guys. You have to know them to be able to do this. 6 times 6 is 36. Put a 6, carry your 3. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 3, 19, 20, 21. I put a 1, I'm carrying my 2. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 2 is 14. Very good. Now I'm going to get rid of those numbers that I carried at the top so it doesn't confuse me. I'm going to cross out that 6 because I'm done with it, and I remember to put a 0 in the ones place of that partial product, the second one. 6 times 4 is 24. I put a 4 and carry a 2. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2, 14. I put a 4, carry the 1, lots of 4s. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. I make sure that my columns are nice and neat, everything's lined up. I'm ready to add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 4 is 8. 9 plus 1 is 10. I have to remember to come back and put that comma in. I go over 1, 2, 3, and put the comma. 10,856. Any questions? No. Good deal.